I just made a deal for a Grail off of Instagram. Did I make a good deal? Let's find out together. Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back, comic book fans. This is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and today I've got a one-book unboxing for you. It is a major Grail. It is on the 2023 wish list, but it is something that everybody should try to have in their collection. It is a major foundational comic book, as Alex the comic book hoarder likes to call certain books. And I'm excited about this, and I'm extremely nervous because this was a deal off of an Instagram seller that they are much like Elite Comics 11. This is Grail's Comics, and I don't know if you guys have had dealings with them. This is my first dealing with them, and I jumped into the deep end with both feet. And as I said, I'm pretty excited. The box came in today, and I'm extremely nervous about this. I hope this turns out really good, and I'm excited about this. I mean, I've been picking up some really major keys lately, but this is the first one that you could probably put on that Grail list for anything. And it's a big book, and I'm excited about this, but we're going to get into it. But before we begin, what do I always say? Hit that like, slap the subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on episodes just like this one each and every Monday at 10 a.m. All right, guys, that's enough of that. Let's get into this box. Let's see this Grail, and let's see how I did. All right, here's the box. Here's the knife. Let's get into this box. Let's break this thing open. Let's see how I did on this. I'm hoping that, I hope this is actually the book that I bought. That would be the first thing. That's what I'm more nervous about, because just like Elite Comics 11, Grail's Comics works the same way. You see a post with a certain book, you can make them an offer, you can claim it, and then they will send you information about sending them the amount, or you can make an offer and go through the same process, but they will end up sending you, if they accept that offer, or if they acknowledge your claim, then you end up sending them a PayPal friends and family money. Or in this case, I think you're sending the payment directly to the seller on this, because they're not selling directly in a lot of cases. But regardless, it's friends and family, and you don't have a lot of recourse if this is a complete scam. And pretty nervous about this, but I've been following them on Instagram for a while, and you see them working with a lot of other comic stores, comic creators, things like that, and you put a little trust into their reputation. It's still a leap of faith, right? Because this was not cheap. And I just spilt peanuts all over the floor. We have an inner box. So it was packaged well, and it should be. It should be for what this is here. Now let's cut into the second box. And maybe there won't be a third box. We'll find out. But it is making use of the USPS postal supplies. Lots of bubble mailers here. They don't have bubble wrap, but they went to the post office and they found packaging material. So lots of packaging material. And I can't complain. Everything is very, very well padded here. Double boxed. Can't complain about that. But we're still digging to try to get this book out. All right, one more layer. Now take it back. There's still another bag over a bag here. And everything is really taped down. Guess this just adds to the suspense a little bit. All right. I think that was the final seal. I take it back. There's yet another layer with more tape. All right. Okay. I think we're down to the final bag. It's taped. And this is the moment of truth, guys. This right here is going to become the biggest book in... Well, I shouldn't say it's the biggest book in my collection at this point, because I do have some that are going to be worth a lot more than this, but is definitely probably one of the biggest grails I've got in my collection. And yeah, this is it, all right. All right, you ready for this? Here it is. I think you guys will recognize this immediately. Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher. A book that I was this close to owning as a kid because I had started my, I wouldn't say collecting, but I was buying Spider-Man books, or my mother was, when we would go to town on Saturday mornings, go to the drugstore, which was about the only place they had comic books in my area. My very first Spider-Man book was number 122, The Death of the Green Goblin. And I had 122 and I want to say 126 and 7 and 8. I remember that Vulture cover. I think that was 128. It had a Vulture cover. And then I went right to 130, 131, 132, and then it was pretty consecutive after that. But I skipped right over this book right here. I had 133, 134, so I saw the second appearance of the Punisher. And I saw the Jackal and his second appearance and everything. But it was, you know, this... never had this issue. It's funny, a lot of my books back in that time period, I had long runs of some of these books, but then there was a distinct absence. I had Incredible Hulk from about 165 up to 178, and all of a sudden I go to 183, 184, 185, and it's like, how did I do that? How do I miss those issues? Now, I did have Giant Size X-Men 1, X-Men 94 and 95. I had Ghost Rider 1, 2, 3, like that. But a couple of these other major keys, including this one, I had never had. So here I am, finally got this in my collection and ended up pretty much paying a little around fair market value for this. And I don't know. I thought a 5.0 was really exceptional. It's a very nice cover. It presents really well. It does have a little bit of a dog ear here that breaks color slightly. It could benefit from a little bit of a press right there. The spine has definitely some ticks over here. It is a 5.0, guys. And I did read the grader's notes on this, and there is some staining on this book. And I think that staining alone is something that's going to prevent me from being tempted to crack this open and trying to press it out and get a little bit of a grade bump, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to be real happy with this. Man, this is awesome. I mean, I guess I would be more excited if I had sent this in and got this grade. You've seen me really get excited about grade reveals before, but that's because I was expecting a certain grade, or maybe I wasn't, and was surprised. But man, I can't tell you the level of excitement I have for this. It's subdued. But we're also filming this at 3:30 in the morning after work. I couldn't wait. I knew it came in. I wanted to make sure that I opened this up as soon as possible to make sure it's actually the real book. And A+. Everything worked out. Money got sent and book got delivered. They gave me a tracking number and I was following it, and I definitely texted my wife, hey, did the package come? So I did know that it came today, and I knew that it was here as soon as I got home. So got home, got cleaned up, and came down here and wanted to film this as soon as possible because I couldn't wait another 4 or 5 hours to get some sleep and then wake up and then have this unboxing. I couldn't just wait. This is awesome. This is definitely one of the biggest grails in my collection. This book presents beautiful. Man, this is great. And couldn't be more excited. Another big book knocked off of my 2023 goals list. Yeah, the big three from the 70s are on that list, only because they should be on everybody's list all the time. And this was, I'm talking about Hulk 181, Giant Size X-Men #1, and this. And this one right there, I thought this was a very good grade to have. I think it's a really nice starter grade on this. And as actually had my eyes on a 4.5 that was on eBay, as well as I think a 5.5 that was on eBay. And I'm going to say that the damage that I was seeing on both of those around the spine, both of those looked definitely worse than this 5.0. This 5.0 looks really good. So, not going to complain, and I'm going to cherish this for a long time until I get to that point where I want to upgrade. But there's still a lot of books on that 2023 goals list, wish list, whatever you want to call it. But right now I am very excited to have this and very proud to have this in my PC. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching today. Let me know what you think about this book and what do you think about this grade by leaving me a comment in the comment sections below. And if you guys are ever interested in any of the books that I spotlight on my channel, definitely reach out to me at collectorauctions@yahoo.com or DM me on my Instagram page. Or if you just want to check out what books I have for sale right now, go to my eBay page or my Shortbox page. I've got a lot of books listed up there at really good prices. So definitely, if you see something there and you want to make a deal, you could always contact me by, like I said, email or Instagram as well, so I can pull it off of eBay. We can definitely work out a deal if you'd like. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you all taking some time, and I appreciate you being here for this reveal. This right here is the biggest reveal I've had probably in a long time on this channel, and can't be more happy about it. So thank you for joining me, and I'm out of here, guys. So join me for the next show, and until then, remember, every comic has a story.